Hey Collective, it's Ruby. I hope you guys are doing really well. We're going to get some messages for the divine feminine, divine masculine. I got a message, so this is going to be in the general genre of twin flame, okay? So if that's not your thing, you can find something else on my playlist. However, I got a really cool message, just a very general one saying the divine masculine's waking up. Waking up! Wakey, wakey! We're gonna find out what that's about. I'm really curious. So, let's see what this divine masculine collective that I'm tapping into right now is waking up to. An offer. Okay, that's why I was having such a positive association with it. Because this deck is like the what's the tea deck. So there's all sorts of karmic things that can come out. What are they? Okay. So there's a betrayal. So deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. So they could be realizing that they gave an offer to somebody who ended up not being trustworthy in the, in the beginning. In the end. So it was in the beginning and in the end. All right. But there's an offer coming in, you guys, for you, divine feminine. I'm feeling that very strongly. Let's see what else. They're telling me to pull a life situations card for you guys too. I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, Uranus and Gemini. Welcome to the new age, And I'm like filming this on 7/7. Ooh, that's interesting. That one really wanted to come out. Open doors. I don't know how that looked on camera, but it felt like I was like bouncing it around with my arm and my elbow. And you're going to new heights. Oh my God. This is amazing energy, guys. Okay, I'm gonna put the betrayal card over here because that's not having to do with you. And I'm seeing a mouse too. Look at that. So there's worry, fear, anxiety surrounding this past betrayal understanding. Okay, so all right, they're wanting me to use the Souls on Fire deck to start, guys. So this is the Souls on Fire deck from Soulful Revolution. I love the illustrations. Yes. I love the illustrations on this deck because the eyes are very, like, they tell me stories. So there's an offer coming in. There's doors opening for you guys. They're showing me the heart on top of this coffee here, this latte. So let me get an overall card here for the situation. Divine masculine energy here that is waking up. Oh my God, the Lovers. So this is a pivotal, and I just said Uranus and Gemini. This is Gemini's card, the Lovess, okay? This is a choice in love, choosing something with the heart, choosing your heart over your head, choosing something for the right reasons. This is also a twin flame card or high level soulmate card, all about an intense connection that is bigger than you. This love is so big. And just the way that they're gazing at each other, there's differences between you guys, but you're the same, you're one, right? Yeah, the reason why I was being guided to choose this deck, which happens to me pretty often, is because they have an extra card in here that's the Raising Consciousness card. This is welcoming in a new timeline. Welcome to the new age. So when I channel that song, That's what I get with it. You're waking up. You're feeling it in your bones, or this divine masculine is. Enough to make my systems blow. Spiritual up-leveling. Something is happening energetically here, which is really changing the game. It could be begun by the match being lit regarding a betrayal in this divine masculine's life. That just sets everything in motion differently, you know? But it's causing these doors to open. Okay, so it's gonna look one way. Okay, it's gonna look one way, but it's going to result in this offer. And it's causing this person who's been stuck to see things differently. In a huge way. It's driven by spirit. Okay. I'm gonna get one card here for this betrayal, please. They're telling me this offer is like the Ace of Cups, you know? So this is a love offer coming from the heart. Betrayal. We have 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands. So it's going from the 9 to the 10. They just can't hang on any longer with this repeating pattern with this karmic situation. It's like it's just reached its end capacity. This person just can't hold back anymore about this. What is this betrayal about? What is this betrayal about? A blocking. Okay? So they either betrayed themselves or they were blocked physically by another person about coming towards you. Let's see what else we have here. 10 of Pentacles, Empress in reverse, High Priestess, Ace of Swords. Things are suddenly moving forward with this block, okay? It may have been about money, some sort of familial or ancestral ties here, but it caused a negative situation with you, right? They had to start using their intuition to get clarity about this. It may have also caused you a lot of pain and a lack of growth within you guys' relationship, okay? But now the doors are opening with this intuition, with this heart opening. And there's a lot of distractions because my child is like being really loud in the background doing a bunch of stuff. And I feel like that's part of this. This person couldn't see clearly. The doors were closed and all of a sudden they're opening. New heights, new growth. So I don't know specifically what the betrayal was, but just a realization that this other situation was, there was some sort of deceit. So this could have been different for anybody who's watching this. Ace of Wands, so that's a yes, right? It could have been something that happened that was in the passionate realm, okay? I don't know specifically. Somebody could have done something at work. Somebody could have been deceitful with money in some way, holding this person back, okay? All right, so thoughts, feelings, intentions, actions towards you, Divine Feminine. I don't want to spend all this time on the betrayal. What's the point of that? We know enough. Thoughts right now with this Divine Masculine. All right, Strength and 2 of Wands. So they're standing at the edge, right? So they're thinking about how they're like getting themselves revved up. They're like, I gotta make a choice. I gotta make a decision about which path I'm choosing. I'm standing on this edge. I'm standing on the precipice. I've been doing a whole lot of nothing, a whole lot of thinking, a whole lot of healing. But now things are getting ready to change, right? So Leo, Gemini, Taurus, Libra, and Pisces, Cancer, I'm seeing so far here in terms of signs. What's in their heart space right now? They believe that this has a lot of potential for them. 8 of Cups, okay? And again, we have this Ace of Wands. So wanting to have this new fresh start, walking towards wish fulfillment. So 8 of Cups is like, there's got to be more to life than this, right? There's got to be more than this burden, this repeat pattern, this wounded warrior energy. There's got to be more to this. I want something that makes me feel excited. So they're walking through the door. They're feeling like they need to walk away from something that's not fulfilling them fully and walking through this open door. Okay? New deck, they're saying, new deck. Tower, it's going to cause a tower. Tower on the split with the Hangman. This new perspective, it's going to feel like it's coming out of nowhere, this offer. They just hit their limit, 10 of Wands, right? Yeah, it's over. This is definitely the end of the cycle here. Intentions. Intentions. 7 of Wands. 3 of Cups. Standing up to this betrayal energy. Standing up to it. They're like not even wanting to listen anymore. This person's in a bubble now. Okay, standing up to the 3 of Cups. Now, if you have someone else, they're also wanting to stand up to that. 4 of Swords, Knight of Swords. I just keep getting this energy of someone who has been held down and held back. And all of a sudden, they just go from no action to springing into action. They're realizing the betrayal. They're realizing the deceit. They're realizing what has been told to them that was just not even truth, right? Yeah, they're realizing this, okay? This person has done something that they're realizing, okay? And again, we're getting Ace of Wands. Something passionate that they want that was manipulative, okay? Again, a Knight of Wands underneath. Yeah, causing a lot of anxiety with this other situation. So it is a betrayal that has happened within another relationship. Okay, again, on the split, I'm getting Tower. This is life-changing, okay, when we're getting the Tower this many times, right? Scorpionic energy here, okay? Causes the door to open. All right, so I'm going to get what is going to happen with this betrayal energy within the next month or so. Death. It's ending, right? It's ending for real. This person's, again, looking through another portal here. They're following the star, right? You see this energy of the star. Okay? You can't get more of a clear-cut answer than that. Tell me about death just a little bit, though. Knight of Wands, again. This wand energy, this runner energy, this back and forth energy. Whatever this is completely over with this other person, this other situation. Okay. It's immature behavior, though. I'm feeling that really strongly. What about for you guys? This choice in love, this person's bringing in an offer with this choice of love. They're making plans for it right now. And you guys are going to go to new heights. We have King of Wands and the Fool. Spirit just said something to me I can't repeat on YouTube. Okay, so they're telling me to look at the Lion. So the Leo card here, they're making this choice, okay? But it's going into action now. So they're taking a leap of faith. And this person is coming in hot and super sexy, okay, when they do. Because they're just going to come in and they're going to have all of this passion for you, all of this desire for you, all of this action for you. And behind it, we have 10 of Cups. So a happy ending at the end of all of this. Oh my gosh. How they're just letting go. They're letting go. They're letting go of the back and forth, of the indecision, of the juggling two situations. They're blowing it up again with the Tower. The Tower won't leave me alone in this reading, okay? So, let's get some naked truth. I'm curious. I was hiding my true feelings from you because I was scared of commitment and I didn't want to lose my freedom, okay? With this other scenario, right? I'm at a crossroads. Should I fight for this or move on? Relationships are a lot of work and being single is easier. They may not have been single, okay? So it's going to be different for everybody. They had a betrayal in their life with some sort of relationship. Look on the bottom, twin flames. They were at a crossroads, like I was saying. They're overcoming it now. They're waking up, and because they're waking up, everything is changing. Okay, so I hope this is your reading. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.